Hello. Before we start today's episode, if you would like a condensed version of what I'm talking about in this podcast, go ahead and subscribe to The Perfectionist Guide. You can read the entire thing in 3 minutes or less. To access this, go to CourtneyLoveGavin.com/newsletter. Are you a bit of a perfectionist? Type A, hyper performer? Then you know that having the audacity to see an ideal and bring it into reality while breaking generational habits of hustle can be tough, but it doesn't have to be. If you are ready to burn bright instead of burning out, to lead without losing yourself, and to enjoy the life you have worked so hard to create, then keep listening. I'm your host, America's leader on rewiring perfectionism, CLG, and this is Perfectionism Rewired, the podcast. Welcome to Perfectionism Rewired. Today is a science-y Saturday. We're in our luxury learning lab, and we're talking about pressure. As a perfectionist, you feel pressure, a lot of pressure that you put on yourself. One of the things I hear the most when clients come in the Perfectionism Rewired Accelerator one-on-one coaching, they'll say, CLG, I want to take the pressure off. It's getting to be too much. I'm burning myself out. I'm getting snippy with my partner. I'm doing late night revenge, bedtime procrastination. I'm over drinking. I'm overspending. I'm just sitting in my car when I get home because I don't want to go inside. I want freedom away from the demands of my life. Pressure means that you're growing. If you don't have any friction or tension, you're flaccid. You're stagnant, which as a perfectionist, that's like the worst. Like, no, I want to be growing. I want to be continuing to accelerate. I want to be my best self. I want to constantly improve my life, my family's life. So pressure isn't the problem. If you're feeling, there's just so much pressure that's mounting, maybe it's from your job, maybe it's from your family, maybe it's from the expectations that you put on yourself, what expectations that other people put on you, what you see other people are doing, and you're thinking, I should be doing that too. When it comes to pressure, if you're feeling that you need relief from it or that it's too much, that you want to get away from the demands, that's a sign that you're not choosing the pressure you have in your life. So it's choosing you. Pressure, you're going to have either way. You're going to feel pressure if your life is contracting. If you get fired from your job, all your clients go away, your business crumbles, you're going to feel pressure. Your world feels like it's closing in on you. It's getting smaller. You're also going to feel pressure when you're expanding. You're going to feel pressure when, oh my gosh, I got this big promotion. I'm managing 1,000 people now. My business is generating $1 million per month. I'm getting asked to be on interviews. This expansion of your life. And sometimes it's literal expansion. Sometimes it's like adding another kid to the mix, having a new puppy. These good things, the pressure comes along with that. This is how we know it's true. You're going to feel pressure either way. You feel pressure when your life is expanding. You feel pressure when your life is contracting. Now, you might be like, CLG, but I just want to coast. Do you know what that is? That place where there's no pressure. That's called the status quo. The status quo will not let you grow. The status quo denies your growth. The status quo says no to your expansion. And I know you don't want to be in the status quo. You don't want to be subpar. You don't want to be mediocre. You're going to have pressure either way, whether you are expanding or contracting. And you're going to look across the 4 key pillars of your life: your person, your presence, your peace, and your prosperity. Ask yourself, am I feeling pressure because this area is contracting or because this area is expanding? The skills that you have right now and the ability that you have right now to play with the pressure isn't working. And if you're like me, you were probably never taught, oh, you can play with pressure, that you can actually leverage it, which is what we do inside of the Perfectionism Rewired Accelerator. We leverage the competitive nature that we all have as perfectionists, where you actually get to play with the pressure to make it work for you. Whether you looked across your person, presence, peace, and prosperity, and you're like, every single area in my life is contracting, you can still play with your pressure. You can play with your pressure no matter what. Then you want to look at, how are you playing with pressure? Maybe you're not playing with pressure at all. That's a huge sign. Hey, come work with me on that. Because if you're unable to play with your pressure, and leverage your pressure. We can't live in a state of pressure all the time. We're just going to be super stressed. It's like this slow creep that happens. Your blood pressure gets higher. Your fuse gets shorter. You get snippier. You're getting less sleep. You're looking more haggard because number one cause of aging, stress, wrinkles, right? And then what you're ultimately doing is you're cutting your life shorter. You're cutting years off of your lifespan because you don't have the skills, choose the pressure, to play with the pressure, and to 3, to leverage the pressure. So it works for you. It's like the difference between you having a weight tied to your back versus using the weight to strengthen and sculpt your muscles. Pressure, either you choose it or it chooses you. And if you want to choose your pressure and you want to play with your pressure and you want to leverage the pressure, check out the Perfectionism Rewired Accelerator. We can begin leveraging your pressure so you know how to play with it. And it's never this, I feel like I need relief, because no one, especially perfectionists, needs to ever feel they're unable to handle the pressure. You are made to work with pressure. No one's taught you the skills until now. That's what I do. That's why within the first 30 days, you have twice, at least 2x the resiliency to deal with burnout. If you're a perfectionist, that means you want to constantly evolve. Pressure is going to be part of that. It's just like when you have children, they're going to cry. You can either have the skill to deal with a crying child, or you can be debilitated by it. I know that you don't want to be debilitated by pressure. Ask yourself today, am I willing to start choosing the pressure, or am I going to let other people choose it for me? If you noticed in this episode, I read you like a menu, then definitely go to CourtneyLoveGavin.com. Check out the Perfectionism Rewired Accelerator. I've done the hard work and taken out the guesswork to give you frameworks backed by neuroscience, proven to work even for the most type A, high-strung, stubborn, control freak perfectionists. In the first 30 days, you'll possess a quiet confidence so secure, your self-compassion will go up at least 250%. So if you want to save yourself years of trial and error, go to CourtneyLoveGavin.com/accelerator today, or just click the link in the show notes to check out the Perfectionism Rewired Accelerator.